How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Silas. Today I'm going to be reacting to a song by Covet called Bronco. I don't think I've ever heard of this band or artist. Does not ring a bell. No idea what to expect. So without further ado, let's get into it in 3, 2, 1. Interesting. Okay. This has an instrumental feel to it. I have a feeling it's an instrumental. Already very technical with the guitar and the bass. Nice. Ooh, that's an interesting effect. Interesting snare sound. Love that guitar tone. Again, there's that effect. This does sound familiar for some reason. Ooh. The guitar tone almost has a swan chord feel to it. Ooh. Interesting time change. Ooh. Ooh, the drumming. Sorry, the hi-hat work there with this keyboard coming in. Very refreshing. Very nice, very nice. Oh yeah, the snare work. Oh man, love that drum. Interesting. There was an interesting fuzziness at the end there with the distorted guitar. So yeah, that was Bronco by Covet. Actually felt like a pretty short song, even though it was still a full 3 minutes at least. Interesting. So yeah, I don't believe I've heard this before, but here's the thing. So I have a hot take that might get me roasted. I've been listening to instrumental bands for a while because I love instruments. I love guitar, I love bass, I love drums. And yeah, I love when bands are able to do that and, concentrate on the instrumental as opposed to lyrics and vocals. I still love, having listening to bands with lyrics and vocals, but I do enjoy a lot of instrumental bands. The problem I run into these days is a lot of instrumental bands have the same sound. And that's kind of what I'm running into with this band. This band, let me preface this. This band is very talented. The technical playing from all the instruments is amazing. Like the guitar work, the bass work, and the drums. The drums was probably my favorite, the highlight for me. The problem is it sounds like something I've heard before when it comes to instrumental bands. I've heard bands like this, and they all just kind of meld together. Uh, there's one in particular that comes to mind. I think it's Sithu I. Yes, Sithu I or A. It's very similar, and I've definitely heard some other bands that sound like this, and I just think it's the use of the chord progressions and the uplifting kind of feel to it. It just sounds like those other instrumental bands. And so, yeah, I don't get into it as much because I want something new and refreshing. So that's why when that hi-hat work came in with that keyboard, I was pleasantly surprised because I was like, ooh, this is actually something new, as opposed to the previous sections. So, yeah, it's not a bad song. Don't get me wrong. I enjoyed the song. It was a good listen, and I would definitely, if it came on, I'd be like, cool, I'd jam to it. It's just something that I'm like, all right, I would like to hear some different kind of sound. Let me know what you guys think, if you have similar opinions or if you have an opposing opinion. I'd like to know. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. This is just how I feel about the song. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think. If you guys have anything else you want to request, you can put it down in the comments below, and I will add it to the list. And I will see you guys the next one. Bye.